This is xisumavoid bringing you another Minecraft tutorial. This is a fast wheat farm that I designed on the Hermitcraft server. To use it, the player walks from side to side holding down right click with seeds and bone meal to grow the wheat. When the player returns back to the beginning, the pressure plate powers the pistons which harvest all of the wheat. The player then picks up the wheat as they continue to use the machine. In my tutorials we normally do things layer by layer, but due to the unusual shape of this machine we're going to do things a bit different. But first of all, let's take a look at the resources that we're going to need. We will need 87 building blocks and 12 dirt and then 2 water buckets so that you can make an infinite amount of water. Then we're going to use 2 pistons, 8 redstone, 2 redstone repeaters, a pressure plate and 3 redstone torches. So the machine itself is quite long. It's actually 19 blocks, and that's not the gold blocks we're counting, it's the blocks inside. So these ones just mark the outside area, so you can see that it's 5 deep, it's 19 blocks long, 2 blocks high, and it goes underground by a few blocks as well. To build this, we're going to dig a hole at the front of our marked out area. So 1 block from the side, we're going to dig down 3 blocks, and this is 2 deep and 4 wide. So at the bottom we're going to place 2 blocks and put 2 redstone wires on top of them, and then a redstone torch on the side and a redstone repeater on the third setting facing this way. Then we can place these 3 blocks and then these 3 redstone wires. Then you want to dig down here by 2 blocks, place a block and put a redstone torch on top of it. And now we can fill this in. The white wall blocks represent the part of the land that is essential to using it, so you're going to need to walk up and down this bit here, and that's why they're marked out even though they're level with the ground. So you can go ahead and fill this in like that. Then this is 16 blocks long, coming all the way down to the end here. Then diagonal from that we're going to dig down a block and place a redstone torch, and then behind it in this corner we're going to use these 4 blocks. Now we're going to place this block at the side here with a pressure plate next to it. Then we can put down this piston on top of the torch from the previous layer and put all of this dirt going in a row and stopping just before this redstone torch. Then we can put a piston over here, a block to the side of it, then these 3 redstone wires and a redstone repeater facing into the piston. Then behind the dirt we're going to place a block at either end, and then blocks behind where the water is, and last of all, once you place those blocks at the back, you're going to fill this in with water. So the very last thing that we need to do now is place a block on top of this piston over here, then a block above the gap between the piston and the dirt, and then blocks going from here all the way down to the end covering up the water, and then you can get a hoe and turn all of this dirt into farmland. So that's all there is to it. The machine is now ready to use, and there's a couple of things that I want to clear up before this tutorial is over. So first of all, items can fall between moving blocks, but when this machine is harvested the items get popped up into the air, so by the time they fall back down these blocks are no longer moving from the harvest. And the other thing that I want to clear up is that in previous versions of the game you could use bone meal on wheat, but in 1.3 you can't do that. So for every piece of bone meal that you use on this machine you'll get a piece of wheat in return. So that's it. As always, if you have a question or you need any help you can leave a comment in the comment box, and there is a map download in the description box. So thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time.